Now I want you to turn to 2 Samuel chapter 11. Jeez. 2 Samuel chapter 11. And so here's the thing. King David was chosen by God. He killed Goliath, right? He was a great military leader, but David had some issues. And so those two guys that you just saw, regardless of how you reacted, regardless of what was triggered in you when you saw them, let's take a look at David. Right? 2 Samuel chapter 11, starting at verse 1. So 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 1. In the spring of the year, the time when kings go out to battle, David sent Joab and his servants with him and all Israel. And they ravaged the Ammonites and besieged Rabbah. But David remained at Jerusalem. So here, David sends out all of his military to go fight, and they go do their thing, and David stays back, relaxes in the lap of luxury. All right? And now David, hey, he's earned it, right? He's been a fighting man. He's been a conquering king. He was good to Saul even when he could have killed him, right? He's been a great king. Look at this, verse 2. It happened late one afternoon when David arose from his couch and was walking on the roof of the king's house that he saw from the roof a woman bathing. And the woman was very beautiful. He's out chilling on his roof. He's walking in the evening, looking around, and he sees this female, and she's bathing, and he's like, dang, she's beautiful. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, right? God created beauty. We can certainly acknowledge it. Verse 3, and David sent and inquired about the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? So David sent messengers and took her, and she came to him, and he lay with her. So David's a married man. He finds out that this is a married woman, in fact, of one of his soldiers. He sends to her, has her come up, and he lays with her. We'll keep it PG, right? He lays with her. Now, this man that is a man after God's own heart, this great king, this conqueror, he directly disobeys God. And so the story carries on. It says that now she had been purifying herself from her uncleanness. Then she returned to her house. So when she was bathing, this was like after her monthly situation, right? So we know she's not pregnant. She's cleansing herself. Then she goes back home, and the woman conceived and sent and told David, I am pregnant. Uh-oh. So David, this great guy, takes another man's wife, brings her to the crib, lays with her, sends her back, ain't worried nothing about her, then come to find out she's pregnant. Oh, geez. David, in his moment that he falls to the lust of the flesh, he doesn't view Bathsheba as a person, but as an object. This beautiful woman becomes an object for him to fulfill his lust and desire. He doesn't think about Bathsheba, the woman who was married to Uriah, the woman who has hopes and dreams and aspirations and even fears that her husband might die and how would she take care of her. He ain't thinking nothing about that. He's thinking about pleasing himself. So her personhood leaves and she becomes an object.